Merry Spook Time. I'm going to read more creepy books this October. I'm taking part in the Spookathon and I will be doing my final thoughts as a kind of vlog like I did with the books in the freezer that I've just done. So I'm going to vlog as I go my thoughts. It works better for me. I'll link all of the information to Spookathon down in the description, like the original videos, etc. But challenge 1 is read a thriller, and I picked, okay, one of the books I picked is The Life of Aleister Crowley, Perdurabo, by Richard Kaczynski. I should have practiced saying all that before I did this. But I think it counts. It's a non-fiction about Aleister Crowley. Obviously, I'm interested in him because I love the 20s and weird occult stuff. You know, how can I not be interested? But his life was basically one big occult weird thriller. So, yes, and it also counts for the challenge of something set in a different time, which is challenge number 4. No, it's not. It doesn't matter. It's challenge 3. Who cares? Challenge 2, read a book with purple on the cover. So I'm going to read Dark Moons Rising on a Starless Night, which I believe is a collection of short stories by Mame Baguma Dieng. And you're going to love how much of a reach some of these are. I'm very impressed with myself. But the blue on that cover, I think you'll agree, is pretty much purple. Kinda. Yeah, so that's another one that I will be reading. And the book not set in current time period is the Aleister Crowley book. The book with the spooky word in the title. I'm still reading Casilda's Song from Books in the Freezer readathon. If you've heard, I'm sure you've heard of The King in Yellow, which is one of the most famous weird fiction books written. It's written at the end of the Victorian period, which is when it was it was the Belle Epoque in France, which is very artistic and beautiful and creative time period. It was written then, and Casilda's Song is a collection of short stories done like now, a modern collection, and all of the stories are by women, and they're all inspired by Robert W. Chambers's The King in Yellow. So that's Casilda's Song that I'll be completing, and that, what challenge did I try and squeeze that one into? Oh, well, the spooky word. Yeah, Casilda is a character in The King in Yellow, is what I was trying to say. And so most people who are aware of The King in Yellow will know of Casilda, the spooky stuff behind that, and yeah, it works. Read a book with pictures, and I chose Behind You by Brian Coldrick. They're like very short horror stories. It's like everything collected. It's got an introduction by Joe Hill, and that is behind you there. So that's about it, really. So yeah, as I said, I'll be vlogging all my thoughts and maybe one or two other fun stuff as well. So return at the end or find me on Twitter to see how it's going in real time. And we'll chat about what you're reading and stuff like that. Okay, so farewell.